My Lords, I would like to thank everybody who took part in the debate, even those who didn't agree with me. And there were points of clarification from the Noble Minister that I thought were very valuable. For example, the fact that water companies will be consulted is absolutely crucial because, of course, fracking takes a huge amount of water. And in these days of sometimes an erratic water supply, that's very important. I did say at the very beginning that my main point of concern was the groundwater protection, groundwater source protection zones 1 to 3, and I feel that the government is not taking that seriously enough. In the original Amendment 21, they were protected, and I see no reason to take them out and put them into secondary legislation. I did say that in my speech, but perhaps the Noble Minister missed it. And also, of course, there is the point that Labour has flip-flopped so badly on this, and I can't help but feel you are not understanding how important this is. If the Environment Agency, if the government is actually going to listen to the Environment Agency on many of these issues, then why not listen to them on those zones, those protection zones, and just take it as accepted that those will be the zones and they will not be fracked. I don't understand why that is so difficult. I'm also glad that fuel poverty was mentioned. This is, of course, something that is very much on more and more people's agenda at the moment. More and more people suffering from it. But in fact, if we helped on insulation, that would probably protect and help more people than only worrying about the cost of fuel. I do feel this government could take a lead from Wales and Scotland, not only Wales and Scotland, but also France, Bulgaria, Netherlands, and even New York State is opposing fracking and actually focusing on renewables and cutting energy waste. That seems to me a much more profitable way forward. I mean, personally, I am against any fracking, but I equally accept that if it's going to go ahead, then the protections have to be secure, they have to be strong, and I feel that that is definitely not what this Act supplies. And of course, our water supply is absolutely crucial to our well-being, not only from a public health point of view, but also for farming and agriculture. And it has to be protected. And again, I don't feel this Act takes it seriously enough. I feel that in passing this bill, we're actually letting a section of state decide on protected areas. And, you know, I'm a politician, and many people here perhaps are politicians, but even I wouldn't trust a politician to decide on that. I do feel the Environment Agency ought to have the loudest voice here. Now, I'd very much like to divide the House on this, obviously, because I care very much about it, but I'm equally positive that it would be a crushing vote, and so I beg leave to withdraw the amendment.
Is it your Lord?